Hello dear students, very good morning to you all. How are you in this fine morning? Though it is a bit cold, let us continue to learn our lessons. Dear students of class 9, today we are going to learn Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 5, test number 1 to 55. These are the things we are going to learn today. And in this particular part of the scene, characters present there: Shylock, Jessica, and our Lancelot. Shylock, Jessica, and Lancelot, they are the characters present over there. Then where is the location of this scene? Where this scene is taking place? The scene is taking place right in front of the house of Shylock. And what is the context? There are three contexts mentioned here. Context number 1, that is Jessica's plan to elope with her lover Lorenzo and her inner struggle. Then second one, Shylock's advice to Jessica to take care of her house before he leaves for Bassanio's party. And then again, the last part we will see Jessica's inner struggle of committing the heinous crime. Heinous crime is that her struggle or her feelings that after how to elope with a Christian, that also by cheating or deceiving her father and robbing the house. These are the contests that we are going to learn. Hope all of you have done your homework yesterday. Unfortunately, no one responded except few students. No one else responded. So please watch this video and try to understand the class. Our time is very much short. Now, on page number 62, you will find Act 2, Scene 5. This scene has a dramatic irony. Irony means what is happening? Irony is just opposite of something happens that is just opposite to what you expect. That is irony. Yes, Shylock trusts his deceitful daughter with his possessions while she is making plans to betray him. So Shylock believes or trusts his daughter, and at the same time his daughter Jessica is making plans, stratagems to run away from her house with all the jewelry and money of Shylock. Shylock is not inclined to attend the dinner hosted by Bassanio, but ultimately decides to have the meal at the expense of the prodigal Christian. He fears that all is not well and gives instructions to Jessica to lock and guard his house. Lancelot reveals to Jessica Lorenzo's plan for eloping at night. We are shown Jessica at home with her father's trust in her, which further heightens her betrayal. So that is what we are going to learn in this scene. So without wasting much time, let us continue our class. So the scene, Venice, before Shylock's house, enter Shylock's and Lancelot. See, the location is before Shylock's house, and Shylock and Lancelot, they are conversing and talking and coming to the house of Shylock. Let us see. Shylock, well, thou shalt see, thy eyes shall be thy judge. Yes, you are going to see. Your own eyes will be your judge. The difference of old Shylock and Bassanio. Yes, Lancelot, you are going to see with your own eyes the difference between Shylock, your old master, and your new master Bassanio. What Jessica? Where are you, Jessica? What Jessica means? Where are you, Jessica? Meanwhile, talking with Lancelot, Shylock calls Jessica. Probably she is inside the house. Thou shalt not garmentize. Garmentize means overeat. You will not be allowed to overeat with your new master, by your new master. Again he calls, yes, as thou hast done with me. As you used to overeat here in my house, Bassanio will not allow you to overeat. Yes, gormandized, that's a new word for you. What Jessica? Again he is calling. Where are you, Jessica? And sleep and snore. You won't be allowed to sleep and snore like you used to do here in my house. And rent apparel out. Rent apparel out. Apparel means your dress. He won't allow you to tear your clothes immediately to get a new one. Those things he will not. Why, Jessica? Where are you? Yes, Jessica. I say, where are you? So this is the conversation taking place. Thus Shylock says to our Lancelot that, dear friend, Lancelot, your eyes will be your own judge, and you will see the difference between old master and new master. Bassanio will not allow you to overeat. He won't allow you to sleep and snore, or he will even allow you to tear your clothes quickly to get a new one. Again, so in between this conversation, he is making a call to Jessica. Lancelot, why Jessica? Yes, Jessica, where are you, Jessica? Shylock, who bids the call? किसने आपसे बुलाने के लिए कहा? Shylock asked our Lancelot, who asked you to call? I did not bid the call. I did not ask you to call him. Lancelot, your worship was wont to tell me that I could do nothing without bidding. Your means, I know that I can't do anything. I was not allowed to do anything without your permission. Without your permission, you did not, without being ordered, without your order or command, I was not allowed to do anything. But I don't just care now. Lancelot don't just care now. Why? Because he has already left the service of Shylock and he has already taken or got a job under Bassanio. Your worship was wont to tell me, that means I know that without your order I can't do anything. Enter Jessica. Jessica, call you? What is your will? Did you call me? What do you want? Now Shylock, I am bid forth to supper. Jessica, I am bid forth. I am invited for supper, Jessica. There are my keys. Take my keys. Chabi lelo. But wherefore I should go? But why should I go? He is unwilling to go to the party. I am not bid for love. They flatter me. I am not invited for the dinner with love. They want to make fun of me. They want to fool me, flatter me. Yes, make hasi udana hai, mazak karna hai. So that is the reason why they are calling me. But yet I will go in hate. But yet I will go in hate to feed upon the prodigal Christian. But yet I will go to eat the food at the expense of the prodigal. Who is the prodigal? Prodigal means a person who carelessly spends his money. Like here, prodigal person is referred to Bassanio. Yes, Jessica, my girl, look to my house. Jessica, my girl, look to your house. Look to my house. I am right not to go. I am right not to go means very reluctant to go. I am very much unwilling to go. There is some ill a breathing towards my rest. There is something disturbing the peace of my mind. Look at reference number 18, right side. There is some evil being plotted against my peace of mind. Something is disturbing my mind, so I am not willing to go. But for I will dream of money bags tonight, because I have had a dream about my money and my money bag. So my mind is disturbed. So I am not liking to, I don't want to go for the party. Yet he decides to go for the party. Why? Because he wants to eat at the expense of the prodigal Christian, that is Bassanio. Clear for you? Yes, dear students, that is his plan. Now, Lancelot, I beseech you, sir, go. My young master doth expect your reproach. Yes, please do. Please come for the dinner party, because my young master is expecting your approach. That is the word he wanted to tell, but being a comedian, he says reproach. Reproach means departure. Actually, Lancelot wanted to say that my new master is expecting your arrival. But in a comic way, Lancelot being a comedian, he says that Yes, my master is expecting your departure. Arrival, instead of arrival, approach, he will use the word reproach. That means Lancelot means approach, arrival, reference number 21. Then again continue, Shylock, so do I his, same way, I too expect his approach. But he also uses the same word, Lancelot. And they have conspired together. Conspire means what? Make secret plans, hidden plans to spoil or destroy someone. So that is the here Lancelot says that Lorenzo and all other friends have conspired together, made secret plans to do something against you. And they have conspired together. I will not say you shall see a mask. When our Lancelot says, I shall not say you will see a mask, he means you will see a mask. But if you do, then it was not for nothing that my nose fell a bleeding on Black Monday, last at 6 o'clock that the morning, falling out that year on Ash Wednesday was 4 years in the afternoon. He says some confusing words here. Let us understand. He is saying that, and they have conspired together. I will not say you shall see a mask. That means I say you will definitely see a mask. Mask means a masquerade party or procession by covering the face, people wearing the face with a mask. Masquerade, a mask. But if you happen to see, then you have to understand that it was not for nothing that my nose fell a bleeding on Black Monday. That means something is something. Bleeding a nose, that tells something is going to be wrong with you. Some bad thing is going to happen to you. Nose fell a bleeding on Black Monday, last at 6 o'clock that the morning. Falling out that year on Ash Wednesday was 4 years in the afternoon. What see these things? Unknowingly, our Lancelot is speaking because Ash Wednesday and Black Monday, there is a difference of 40 days, 40 to 50 days difference is there, because Ash Wednesday is the beginning of Lent season for the Christians. Penance, sacrifice, all those things. Chalisa, we say it as Chalisa. So, and Black Monday is the Monday after Easter. Easter always, there is a gap of Ash Wednesday and Easter Monday, there is a gap of 50 days gap is there. So it cannot come together. So here look at reference number 23-8. Shakespeare is ridiculing the 25:6. An unexpected bleeding of the nose was considered an omen. Omen means bad sign to indicate either something wonderful would happen or that misfortune would follow. So it indicates sometimes some bad things may happen or sometimes some good things also may happen. Black Monday, Monday following Easter, reference number 26. Easter is the festival to celebrate the resurrection of Christ. You know that Jesus was crucified on Good Friday, and after 3 days he rose again from the dead. That feast is called Easter, and the next day after Easter is called Black Monday. Lancelot plays on Shylock's superstitious nature by referring to the Easter Monday at 1360, when Edward III's enemy was caught in the black fog and called outside Paris. Many soldiers froze to death, hence it is known as Black Monday. So that is the history. How the name Black Monday came. It is referring to 1360 during the time of Edward. King Edward's army means got frozen to death. So that day is called as Black Monday. And Ash Wednesday, the first day of Lent, on this day people put ashes on their ashes, rock. Just their ashes is mixed with holy water and they apply on their forehead, and that is the starting point of all the Christians to begin their prayer, penance, sacrifice, all the like our roja, all those things. See, remind them that man was made from dust. Why it is applied on the forehead? It is applied on the forehead to remind the people you have come from the earth, you are born from the soil and you will be returned to soil. मिट्टी से आया है, मिट्टी में मिल जाएंगे. To remind you about that. How long we are going to live? Maybe for 75, 80 or 90, or some lucky fellows get 100 years life. Yes. Lent is a period of prayer and penance in preparation for Easter. It is absurd of Lancelot to talk of Easter Monday and Ash Wednesday falling at the same time. They cannot come together. There is a gap between 50 days. There is a period of 40 days between them. Was unfortunate. So it says that something bad thing happened to Lancelot. That means there was a bleeding on his nose and he had fallen down, which means something good or something bad may happen to Shiloh. Yes, Shiloh. Test number 30, Shiloh. What are their masks? Are their masks? Are their masks means are they masquerade party? Hear you me, Jessica. Hear you me. Listen. This is the advice our Shiloh is giving to our. Shiloh is giving to Jessica. Lock up my doors, and when you hear the drum and the wild squealing of the wry-necked fife, clamber not you up on the casements, then nor thrust your head into the public street to gaze on Christian fools with varnished faces. So when you hear the sound, please don't look outside. Immediately you close the windows and doors. And don't look outside by putting your neck through the window outside to see what is happening around, because I don't want those Christian fools making naughty sounds, disturbing sounds and getting distracted. So he says that, see, don't put your head right outside, because I don't want to get my house distracted with the funny sound that is made by the Christians. I don't want to lose the peaceful atmosphere of my house. So once again, look at, lock my doors, lock the doors of my house, and when you hear the drum beating, yes, just what you have to do, just close that one, and the wild squealing of the wry-necked fife. Look at reference number 32, right side, while squealing. Shrill notes, wry-necked fife, a small flute having a curved mouthpiece like a bird's beak. Hence the description. Wry-necked, crooked-necked. So when you hear the noise, the musical notes coming from the what is that? Wry-necked fife. Don't look outside. Clamber not on the casements. Then climb not. Don't climb on the window to hear that one. Nor thrust your head into the public street. Nor put your neck outside to the street to look through the window to gaze on Christian fools with varnish. To look at the Christian fools traveling or walking through by covering their faces. But stop my house's ears. Please close the doors of my house. What is the ears of the house of Shiloh? That means doors and windows are the ears and eyes of the house. House guards, your house has got eyes and ears. Windows and doors are the eyes and ears of your house. So Shiloh is telling, please close the doors and windows, because I don't want the noise to enter my sober house, please. But then, I mean my casements. Let not the sound of shallow foppery again means superficial stupidity. The superficial stupidity, the stupid display of the Christians enter my sober house, because close the doors and windows of my house, because I don't want any sound to come inside. By Jacob's staff means the stick or the but we say rods that Jacob used to carry in his hand. Who is Jacob? Grandson of Abraham. Now who is Abraham? Founder of Jewish religion. Abraham had his son Isaac. Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau. Of this, Esau was the eldest one, Jacob was the second one. But Jacob was blessed by God and he was entrusted to take care of his Jewish community, Jewish people. So, Jewish people always used to carry a stick, a rod in his hand. So, our Shiloh is saying that by Jacob's staff, I swear I have no mind of feasting for tonight. I don't have any mind to eat or make a party tonight, but I will go. Go you before me, Sirah. Say, I will come. Sirah means fellow. Now he is saying that I don't have the mind to go for the party, but I will go. So finally, after giving the advice to Jessica, he says to Lancelot, okay, you fellow, Sirah means you fellow, you go and tell your master that I am coming. Then Lancelot, I will go before Sir. Mistress, look out at window for all this, please. Finally, as Lancelot goes out, he says to Jessica, Mistress, that is Jessica, please look out for all the signs that I have told you. For this, there will come a Christian boy, will be worth a Jew's eye. So, there will come a Christian who is so precious in your eyes. But who is the precious ones in the eye of Jessica? Lorenzo. Her lover is the precious Christian who is going to come. Shiloh. What says? And he, after saying to Jessica, Lancelot leaves, and immediately Shiloh heard that, but he could not recognize what was told there. So she said, what says that fool of Hagar's offspring? What did that fellow say to you? Jessica, his words were, farewell mistress, nothing else. He said only goodbye to farewell means goodbye, tata. Nothing else he told Shiloh. The patch is kind enough, that fellow, that fool. Patch means fool is kind enough. But a huge feeder, he eats a lot of food. Snail slow in profit. He is very slow to do his works, and he sleeps by day more than a wild cat. Like wild animals sleep during the day and they come out during the night time. Same way he sleeps. Lancelot sleeps during the daytime like a wild cat. Drones I will not with me. No, I don't want. Drones means male bees. मधुमक्खी, हजारों मधुमक्खी छत्ते पर आपने देखा है ना? So that one. So drones, lazy bees are called drones. I don't allow lazy fellows to work with me. According to Shiloh, who is the lazy fellow here? According to Shiloh, lazy fellow is, who is the lazy fellow? Lazy fellow is our Lancelot. Therefore, I part with him. So I just send him away. And part with him to one that I would have him help to waste him borrowed pearls. And I am parting, I am just leaving him, and I am sending him to that person who has borrowed pearls or borrowed money from me. I am sending to him, to Bassanio, so that he may go and waste his money. Whose money? Bassanio's money. How Bassanio got the money? Bassanio got the money because he has borrowed 3,000 ducats from Shiloh. So that one. So his borrowed purse. Well, Jessica, go in. Perhaps I will return immediately. So, okay, Jessica, now you go inside. I will return so quickly. Do as I bid you. Do as I asked you to do. Close the doors. Lock the doors. Shut doors after you. Close the doors as you get inside. Fast find, fast bind, fast find. That means look at reference number 56. You will understand. If you lock a thing up, you will find it safe. If you take care of a thing, immediately you will find the things so safe. So that is the proverb. Fast bind, find. A proverb never stale in thrifty mind. That means a proverb that is never too old fashioned for a careful man. For a careful person, an old proverb, old saying is never an old thing for a careful person. So Jessica, farewell, and if my fortune be not crossed, I have a father, you a daughter lost. So he crossed not. Look at reference number 58. Nothing goes wrong with the plans. If nothing goes wrong with the plan, then Jessica is going to lose her father, and her father Shylock is going to lose his daughter. That means Jessica is going to run away with Lorenzo, and she is not going to come back. And the same way, very important test. And if my fortune be not crossed, if nothing goes wrong with the plan of running away, then I have a father, you a daughter lost. Means mutual losing will be there. Yes, dear students, hope you have understood the test. It was just almost half an hour class, because we need to complete these things very fast. That is the reason. Test number 1 to 55 we have learned. Act 2, Scene 5, character Shylock, Jessica, Lancelot, location before Shylock's house, contrast Jessica's plan to elope, and Shylock advice and her inner struggle to run away. These are the things that you need to remember. Now, question number 1 for your homework. What are the reasons why Shylock asked, question number 1, I repeat once again. What are the reasons of Shylock to part with Lancelot? Why Shylock is leaving the service of Lancelot? What are the reasons? 3 reasons. He overeats, then he sleeps like wildcat, and he rents his apparel out. So those are the reasons. Now, second question, what are the advices given by Shylock to his daughter Jessica? That is given there that is given on page number 64 in the beginning. Then question number 3, why Shylock is unwilling to go for the party? These are the 3 questions. So that is answer is given on page number 63, test number 15, last part. Dear students, hope you have understood the class. Please write down these question answers in 2-3 sentences along with the daily summary of the class in 4-5 sentences, and send to me, and I will get back to you. And once again, please read and understand the test. You have to go little fast to complete the syllabus in time. Alright? Until we meet with the next class, you take care. Bye bye. Thank you.